Hello guys, and welcome to the third Top 5 PvP Battles episode. And today we have got a sweet episode for you, starting off at number 5 with animation canceling on his Stamina Dragon Knight with his friend here, and they have got a lot of blues on them. As you can see, the resources are low, the enemies are aplenty, and they're going to do their best to stay alive. So here you can see he's throwing down a lot of bleeds off his dual wield, just trying to make sure that he can put some pressure on these guys and hopefully get some healing too. He's got an insane amount of healing power on this build. Look at how tanky he is in this stack of enemies here, but he's got his ult ready, but he's saving the ult, and look at this. Oh my god, 3 players in the blink of an eye. What an absolutely clean combination between those two. Wow, so great. And they're just going to keep on putting the pressure on these guys. After dropping 3 players like that, they can turn and burn pretty hard here. And here they are synchronizing down one of the opposing healers, and they managed to bring a healer down there, which is really great. Now, they did res one of the blue players here, but he's fairly low on resource. And there you see the second coordinated ult dump. Oh, my lord. Absolutely beautiful gameplay. So coming in at number 4, we have got DannyDrumz on his Stamina Sorcerer, and he's actually playing a dual-wield bow Stamina Sorcerer. So really interesting spec here, and it seems to be very damage over time focus. And as you can see here, there's a lot of red players on top of this keep here. They're just busting down the front door. Danny does a loop around, goes inside, drops down, and he's going to hit these guys from behind now. And as you can see, we got one player here minding the siege. Goes for the poison injection into the Dawnbreaker, into the dual-wield spammable, and a lot of damage on that guy, but he's fairly chunky. And Danny gets hit by another player here, quickly resets, rebuffs, and then reopens on the player that he's already started burning. And here we see a yellow player that's come in to kind of try to take the keep as well. There is another yellow player that had ganked Danny at the beginning there. He just popped right back in stealth, and Danny just goes onto the back flag, and he's like, nah, man, we're defending this keep. This is my keep, and drops the first player there. So squishy, just absolutely bleeds him out. Goes for rebuffs here. Goes for a few blood craze on a bunch of players here, into a Dawnbreaker. Big damage there into the Blood Fury, I believe, with the dual wield abilities, making sure to keep the blood crazes on these guys as well, and a lot of damage over time. He's just making sure to keep everyone cycled, keep his surge up, and keep his dots going, and he's got a lot of healing power coming in from his surge here, and he can just stand in their stuff and continue to beat on these guys. And there you see him just continue to work this poor DK. So much damage. They're trying to res. There he interrupts the res, gets the off balance, goes for the potion there. We've got some more immovability. Make sure to continue to dot these guys up, and yeah, they're really struggling now. Danny is not letting them get these reses off. There we see the DK finally goes down, the very tanky player. I think a negate comes down there, actually preventing one of the players from resing the opposing player, and Danny's going to put a lot of pressure on this last Sork there, and I think the last red player, there he is. He decided to run away, but he comes back to help out his fellow Sork. It's too late. There's the Dawnbreaker. He's fully dotted. Massive damage. And there you see just the big dot combo on this guy there into the Blood Craze and Blood Fury. And oh my gosh. Drops the last guy. And there are those pesky yellow players. We're going to bring these guys down. And it looks like one of them actually already got killed. And we're just going to bring down the tankier yellow player killing the guards. And an absolutely amazing solo keep defense. All right, guys, so coming in at number 3, we have BatmanG on his Magicka Sork, and this is a little bit of an older clip. It is from a previous patch, and you guys will see here that Frags actually still stuns in this clip. So as a tribute to Frags, I really wanted to include this. Also, this was a really awesome clip as well, so we did want to include it for that reason too. As you can see, he's got a guy wandering on his resource here. Big meteor combo to bring him down. This guy goes for the res. There you see that beautiful stun off his frags, finishing him off. And now more players jumping on him here. The DK with his Grothdar set on, doing some fire damage. And he's just holding his ground, making sure to keep his shield up. Oh, there it is. There it is. Little bit of shield down for a little bit there as the Nightblades were in the back. But right back up to shields up, and making sure to try to keep some pressure on this Dragon Knight so he can't burn the guards. And he's got a Nightblade also jumping on top of him here too. There's the Meteor. Oh my god. Massive combo, bringing that guy down with the meteor. Gets a curse off on this Nightblade, so he should be popping out of stealth in a second. There we see him still cursed in the back there. Gets the frag. There's the stunning frags again. Oh, it's so beautiful. Zenimax, bring back frag stun. Come on, just do it. All the Sorks want it. I actually didn't mind the frag stun. I really liked it. But there you can see now all he has left is this DK and a few guards left on his side here as well. And the DK is just trapped in the minefield. Oh, no. And he walks right back into the mines. And, yeah, Batman's just going to keep beating him down here. So after successfully defending against the first wave, of course there's going to be a second wave of players coming his way. And as you can see here, we've got a couple Nightblades jumping on top of him. Big proc off of his proc sets there, doing a lot of damage. But Batman quickly goes for his shields. Actually gets quite a lot of damage with his light attacks and his streaks in there as he's defending himself. And puts quite a bit of pepper into those Nightblades. And they re-engage. Oh, no, he re-engages low HP. Easy finish there for Batman to bring that Nightblade down. He gets caught with a really bad stun. Oh, my gosh. It's literally the second before his regen tick. But he still manages to get up right away and gets a huge meteor combo off to bring that guy down. This Nightblade in the back here gets caught by the streak into the execute there. Awesome finish. And then this last guy here, we're going to catch with the interrupt off of the staff. Oh my god. The interrupt off the crushing shock. Really nice. And that clip actually kept going, but I had to cut the rest out because he sped it up a whole bunch. So if you guys want to send in clips, please don't speed them up. But anyway, we've got another fight here. Coming in at number 2, we have Bitrock on his Magicka Dragon Knight. And he is going to tear up some players down here in the sewers. There's a huge leap there, getting awesome damage on both those players. Now, there are red and blue players here, and Bitrock is on a yellow, so he's by himself in this fight. And he goes to pick the blue players off here as there are more of them. Gets a great fossilized, lots of dots on that guy, bringing him down. Nice dodge roll as well, and he actually is running quite a bit of Stampool on this DK, so he's got a lot of potential to roll and sprint if he needs it. Catches this werewolf in the fossilize, fully dots him up. Oh my gosh. Catches this Nightblade with some dots too. He gets the elemental debuff as well, which is also going to help for the resource sustain. And wow, big leap on this guy. Oh no. Huge heal from that Warden, but Bitrock's just going to keep putting the whips on this guy, putting a lot of pressure into him. The Warden's rolled a lot now, and he's just going to redot him here. And I think, oh, big stun from the Warden. Gets a nice combo on him with the Dawnbreaker, but Bitrock quickly heals it away with the Healing Ward and retaliates with the Fossilize into a whip to bring him down, and then comes back downstairs. We've got a couple blue players here, and the red player quickly jumps on the blue players as well, and they both, the red and Bitrock, bring down one blue player each, and now they're going to duke it out with each other here. And a big hit from the Wrecking Blow there, gets a good stun with the Fossilize into the leap. Seal the deal on that kill. Nice combo as his HP is low. Dots this player up really fast with the Fossilize in between the dot combo, making sure to really work his bar as well. And then going to keep putting the pressure on him. Make sure to keep those dots up. Another Fossilize. Put the whip pressure on him now. Oh my gosh, look at him melt as he rolls. The big thing about fighting a dot build, if you're rolling a lot, is that you take a lot of dot damage when you're rolling, and Bitrock's just melting that poor Warden as he's trying to roll away. This Sork here engages, but ends up running out the other side, and oh my god, this Templar comes from behind, goes for the Wrecking Blow. Easy counter there with the Fossilize into whip. Gets a huge leap on these guys here. Massive damage. The roll whip combo to bring him down. So clean. And now I think Bitrock is going to work his way outside because he has just torn apart everything inside there. 2 more kills on these players that are trying to fight the boss. This guy here is just completely unawares. Takes a big stun there. Couple whips to bring him down. This guy goes into wolf mode. Bitrock is going to dot him up right away. Make sure to put the dots on him. Put the whips down. Oh my gosh. There is another one down. Jeez. Goes for the wings because we've got a lot of snipers around us here. Going to have to make sure to be aware of that. Goes for the leap on this guy here into 1 whip, 2 whips. Oh no! He gets fossilized. Sorry, he gets rune caged as the meteor comes down, and he eats the full combo. Awesome fight. And finally, guys, coming in at number 1, we have fully 1, 2, 3 on his Stamina Dragon Knight. And this is a really awesome clip. So just look at his resource here. He's got nothing in the tank and 5 or 6 players. I think 6 players behind him here. And the ranks on these players as well. This is experienced players he's got to fight. And look at how he's weaving those heavy attacks. Awesome leap, stunning almost everyone. Goes into the wings. Great call. And he's just weaving those heavy attacks as he kites around the rocks here with his wings. Takes a bad stun here. Rolls out of it, negating a huge amount of damage with that roll, goes into the wings and just continues to channel those heavies on these guys. And look at this. He's got 6 players on him here, and he's actually gaining resource as he fights them. Takes a really nasty stun there, goes into his vigor, into the leap. Awesome call on the leap there. Gets a huge stun off on everyone yet again, and then he is back down here on his lonesome. Quickly dots this guy up, notices that his HP is starting to drop, goes for the heroic slash. Oh my gosh, he brings a player down there, takes another really nasty stun, goes for the wings, removing that snare and immobilize so he can stay mobile here. Gets a really nasty AoE bleed there into the leap, bringing another player down. Oh my lord, back into the wings, into the vigor, blocks the meteor with his shield. Really great. Goes for the dots on this player here. Oh my god, a lower level player just absolutely shreds through him. And this last guy here also taking some damage over time, trying to dot him up. Making sure to keep that vigor up. He's not going to go down now. There's the big leap into the executioner, bringing down the second last player. And the last guy here is, well, he's the last one to die. Look at that massive burst at the end there. So I want to say a huge shout out to everybody who submitted PvP footage for the top 5. Thank you guys for sending in your clips. If you guys want to send in your own clips, you can send them to KristoferESO@hotmail.com. And if you want to send in a build to be featured as a build on the channel, you can also send that in as well. If you guys like this video, feel free to hit that like button. And if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. I would implore you guys to also check out all of the featured channels that sent in the top 5s. You guys can find their channels, of course, in the description. And then finally, guys, we are sponsored by What the Fast. They're a VPN for gamers, so if you guys want to get better ping to your favorite games, free to try, no credit card to sign up. So there you go, guys. Have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week.